Reptilya. 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 Come on, sit like a Galapagos turtle. Come on, sit up. There you go. See, I have no doubt you have Galapagos DNA in you, don't you? Galapagos tortoise. Galapagos tortoise. Damn it, Galapagos tortoise. Damn, you got the longest freaking neck. You gotta have some kind of Galapagos tortoise DNA in you, Reptilya. Normally three-toed box turtles don't stand like that, baby. No, they don't. No, they don't. You're different. I always knew you reminded me of something. That's what you remind me of, a Galapagos tortoise. Those big-ass things that weigh like 900 pounds. That live to be 300 years old. Yeah! You don't got no mouth rot. Don't got no mouth rot. See, that was like 2 years ago, remember? No, I don't know. Was that, well, 2.5 years ago, something like that. Yeah, it was a long time ago. You got mouth rot. And it looked like you had a beard, remember? See? And now your little chin is all yellow. It's not dark like a beard, is it, baby? Day, I went crazy. Day, I went crazy over 2 weeks ago in my tank. So now I don't like to be in my tank or the bedroom.
Well, looking at a very active period of weather that will include the threat of severe weather on Saturday.
Oh, that's just a damn shame. See, she can't be in that room anymore. Can you, babies? See, this is where I live, in the living room. And the kitchen. See, look at that, man. Look at that. Reptilya, turtles do not stand like that. Look at that. Turtles do not stand like that. I've never seen any of my turtles stand quite like that. You got freaking Galapagos DNA in you. Just like Hannah has Egyptian cat. She's a mutt cat, but she has Egyptian and Sphinx or whatever in her. Those hairless cats. You got some of that in the bloodline, Hannah. For sure. So I wonder, turtles got to be the same thing. You got freaking Galapagos DNA in you, babies. You know? I mean, I don't think Miss Herpeton did, or your daddy, Reptilya, or your mommy, Miss Herpeton, but maybe your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma had that in them. And it came out in you. You know what I'm saying? So this is where she lives. She went crazy. And she pretty much just kind of lives in the living room now until springtime, and I'll let her outside permanently. See, I got little
there is going to be a
light for her. I got a bunch of leaves, and she does like
where we could find a
staying under the leaves, and she likes getting in her new little habitat. Get your new little habitat.
Jasper, Arkansas, northeast of
She likes that because she kind of outgrew the other one.
That would include not only the threat of hail,
yeah, this thing, man.
but also
this is only
wind gusts and possibly
$6.99 at Walmart, and
as well. This will be a very short.
Hasn't been smelling or anything.
And I think the greater
and it doesn't even get hot, which I don't understand because aluminum is supposed to get hot. Maybe if I had 100 watt in there, but I only have a 60 watt.
Are maturing as we're working into the afternoon.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Activity is going to push out of the area.
This thing was $6.99 for this clamp light. That's cheap.
Clearing skies.
Ain't that right, Patty? And somebody was saying it smelled like chemicals, but that's only because they were probably heating up the cord. It does not smell like chemicals at all. The inside is metal. Where you put the bulb, I thought it was going to be plastic, but it's metal. Normally it's, I guess metal or, what's that other word? Not chrome. I can't think of that other word. It's kind of like a hard plastic. Well, to me it still feels like plastic, but they call it not chromium. Shit, I can't remember the name. But it's not plastic inside where you put the bulb. It's that one is metal. But some of the reptile domes are, what's that called, Reptilya? You know, not acrylic. I forgot that name. Chromium? Acrylic? Plaster? Not plaster. Something similar to like a hard plaster. I just can't think of the name right now. But if you really feel it, it still feels more like an imitation. You know, it still kind of feels plasticky. God, what is that name? I can't think of that name. Of that shit. That's inside the, your double dome that's in the bedroom that you won't go into anymore. But yeah, it's very sad because some turtles can go crazy in captivity. But she's doing fine now. But in a couple months or a month and a half, she'll be outside. But I'm still going to have to bring her in at nighttime because I don't trust the raccoons. The other turtles I trust, but not her. So I probably won't leave her out there at nighttime. Or the red ear sliders. But she'll be okay because I'll bring her in every night. Just like I do the red ear sliders. And, I mean, she's pretty big, so, I mean, she's going to be a little harder to find in the yard, but not that much harder. And if one night I can't find her, then that just means you hid pretty good. So if I can't find you, then the raccoons aren't going to find you. The raccoon only killed little Scooter because it was a freak accident, and Scooter was just right all up in his face, so he went for him. And it was during a drought, so the raccoon ate poor little Scooter. I know, I feel really bad about that. Poor little thing. He was a very handsome little turtle, wasn't he? He's a handsome little terrapin, wasn't he, Reptilya? That little Scooter. Wasn't he, baby? Yes, he was. But, what is that name? Chromium? Acrylic? I can't think of it. I thought it started with the C or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to put her outside because she went crazy 2 or 3 Sundays ago. And yeah, it was really sad. At first she just kept spinning. She just kept kind of turning around in circles. And I don't think I thought anything of it at first when I kept hearing all this commotion in her tank. And then she was doing it again, like on a Sunday, and then a Monday, and then it was Tuesday. I thought she was itching her neck. I thought she was just had an itchy skin problem and itching her neck. And a little bit later, she, I like took her out of the tank and she started like raising her neck out, itching her neck. And then I put her back in the tank and then I took her out again. And then she started, like going in circles again after I put her back in the tank. And then I let her out of the tank. And then I realized it wasn't an itchy skin problem because when I put her back in the tank, she would do it again and go in circles. After I had her out in the living room for a couple hours, then I put her back in the tank and she would go in circles again. And then, but another thing she would do, she would cock her head up sideways and kind of look at me kind of retarded like. And she also, another disturbing thing too, when I was kind of putting her in the tank and then I took her out of the tank and she was sitting there in the bedroom floor, and then she would also, she was trying to bite at her leg. She was trying to bite her leg because she was having anxiety, having panic attacks because she doesn't want to be in captivity. She doesn't want to be in that tank or the bedroom. So now she's only doing it like once in a blue moon, like intermittently. If she kind of starts walking where she feels like she's in tight corners, she'll kind of start doing it again. But I haven't seen her doing it in a couple days or whatever. I haven't seen her do it in a while because she's been sleeping real good over there on the floor. And so I haven't really seen her do it in a while. And a second ago, she went over by the trampoline and hid behind the trampoline. And so she's been fine. I mean, she's fine. She still may do it a little bit before. I'm able to let her outside permanently. But she's good now because she's not in her tank or that bedroom. But she has an aversion now to the tank in the bedroom. Don't you, babies? I'm going to try to give you a little food now, okay, babies? So yeah, I done went crazy. I went crazy up in that tank. I went crazy. Started spinning circles. Started biting at my leg. And started looking all retarded. Yeah, yes I did. Yeah, yes I did. But see, I'm good now. Aw, sweetheart. That was really disturbing to see her, you know, bite her leg, or try to bite her leg like that. Poor little rascal. I don't want to talk about it, okay? I love you, baby. You'll get to go outside soon, baby, and you'll be free. You'll still be in captivity, but you won't really know it. I mean, you'll still get all that grass out there in the yard. And, I don't spray no damn chemicals out there, so you won't be exposed to any chemicals, okay, precious?